What girls are you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And today's gonna be what are you not seeing? So that could be triggering. Let's do 2 pounds. Let's take cool, just as I always say, and then we're gonna develop and have a little bit more knowledge. 1, 2, 1, 2. Part number 1. What are you not seeing? The devil, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Swords. Wow. Okay. All right, I'm surprised you haven't seen that. Well, there's a bit of everything here. Yeah, there is a karmic debt here. There is someone who is codependent, maybe is yourself. Codependent with someone, could be codependent with work, codependent in love, codependent with substances, all kind of things, okay? So that's pretty strong. That obviously is a karmic debt attached to this very often, not always, but often. So yeah, you're gonna outgrow that pair of shoes inevitably. So if it's someone else, then you probably have a sense of it somehow. And if it's yourself, sometimes it's difficult to see ourselves being codependent. That is quite often the most difficult things to appreciate, but this is something you need to acknowledge. I do believe that, yeah, there could be a third party, inevitable, but inevitably, I would say, but it doesn't have to be. It could be you and your person and the family who can be quite heavy on them. It can be all kind of thing. It can be someone really attached to their job and leaving for their job, for example, and not being so present with you. So it doesn't always have to be a third party per se. And betrayal, but quite often it can be. Yes, it could be betrayal big time. It could be very harsh words which are difficult to forget. Words resonate for a long time, if it's not forever, in our mind. So tough one. Inevitably, that will bring you to a kind of introspection, and you inevitably will have to let go of a heavy weight. Okay, it's number 8, so is an infinity number. It's very powerful. You have to walk away from your person or walk away from your addiction. It is really complex. It's not easy, but you will do this. You will succeed. So I don't have a problem with that. But right now, when you're not seeing, it's really tough. It's in your face somehow, but sometimes it's difficult to see why they're obvious. You know, sometimes we miss the elephant in a room because we don't want to see it, and someone is, you know, turning their back on this. Maybe you don't want to see that attachment that you had, or that heavy weight you've been dragging with you forever. It's difficult, but you will walk away from it. So I'm very positive about it. I know it's a tough reading. This one is a powerful. So I'm going to go for one more. Okay. So yes, you might have to stay alone for a while and rebuild yourself. And sometimes that is the best way. And when you come out of your cave and isolation, you will walk very slowly, very slowly. But when we think about it, this is one kind of stick, but it's one wand as well. So that could be for some representing the I am. You have to walk away or go on your own somewhere to help or to receive help or to be helped, and redefine the I am here, right? So you have to be in a cave. You have to isolate yourself, or maybe you feel isolated because now, of course, you walked away from somebody, or maybe you walked away from a third party. So fair enough, you know, but it's a difficult moment when you have to isolate yourself and confront yourself. But trust me, this is the best way you can actually know yourself. And when you are ready, you will go back out there. You will carry on. Regardless, you will carry on. But there is a moment when you have to confront yourself with yourself, look at yourself, and redefine yourself by yourself. So being alone, it's not a punishment. It's a part of the growth. And when you will come back out there, then you will be ready. So trust me, it is a tough time, but it is inevitable, and you will look back at that time as a blessing somehow. I know it might not feel like that right now, and I'm sorry about that, but it will be a blessing eventually. Okay, so know that you have what it takes to go on your own. Know that you have what it takes to confront yourself, to be truthful to yourself, and you will surprise yourself how powerful you are. You will look and say, wow, damn woman or damn man, you did it. Absolutely. So I have all trust in you. What do we have here? I look for you everywhere. Yeah. Someone might look for you everywhere because you are now isolating yourself. You walked away. You very much walked away. So yes, the third party, that's it, gone. And of course, a person who was maybe sucking your energy out of you, really everything, your money, your love, your support, everything, they were draining you. That's why you went down. Now you know. Okay. So the thing is, the good news is now you can be alone and you're stronger now because you're actually going to have more strength. All that energy you were giving away is coming back for you, to serve you. So you're going to, oh my God, you're going to be phenomenal. Whereas they will not have that energy to suck from you anymore. So they will probably have a bit of an issue here. But that's not your problem. Arrivederci, right? Exactly. Oh, absolutely. You will know. So here we go. Let's have one of those. What do we have? Vision. Yes, indeed. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation, surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Here we go. You're going to realize how powerful you are because to stand alone takes a lot of courage. And you're going to hold that vision of yourself liberated from this. Trust me, you will see the difference. And from that, you will see how far you came. Look at that. Amazing. So, I don't have an issue with you. I know you will be absolutely fine. It's a tough time maybe right now. It's a lot of everything at once. But that's how you are redirected by the universe quite often. Sometimes we are too resilient for our own good. And then, you need a lot of to get the memo. Yeah, but when you have the memo, you get it. Oh, you get it. All right. And you go back to you, and you are absolutely strong and powerful and centered. You don't take any rubbish, you back to you. So those people, those thief of energy, the one who make you feel like you're not quite well, aren't you? No, you're not quite well. They manipulated you, controlled you. Not anymore. And now who they have to control and manipulate. Not you anymore. Maybe they have to look within. They might probably find someone else to suck the energy from, but it won't last. Eventually, they will end alone with no kind of power that you have. You have a lot of power and you give that power away. Now you bring it back to yourself. So you back to square one, but better. Whereas those people, they cannot function without someone else they can suck from. So that's a different story. But that's not your problem anymore. Ding! Arrivederci. And number 2, what you're not seeing? The Chariot. Strengths. 8 of Pentacles. Holy schmoly. So what you're not seeing, and you're going to see very quickly, is the Chariot. So the Emperor is on his way. Male, female, doesn't matter. It's someone who wants to say, I want you. I want you for the job. I want you for, spend the rest of my life with you. I want the whole shebang with you, blah, blah, blah. Absolutely. And what they recognize and what you probably are not even seeing is the strengths you have. Absolutely phenomenal. So also the strengths of your relationship. Maybe you had a bit of a moment where when you became the empress and you kind of stay on your own, and now they have to acknowledge you and they have to come towards you as an emperor. Female doesn't matter. So you had to learn new skills. You had to maybe go back to yourself. Maybe you had to learn to wait and to surrender to the universe. And they had to work it as opening their heart and moving towards you. So you both learn during this, moment, I would say. But you both want to be together, and it's long term. Is 8. 8 is infinity number. And the connection is very strong. You can see that yellow energy all around is very luminous. So for me, you're very powerful and your connection is very powerful. So it will be proven very soon because that person will come to you and tell you how much they love you. or how much they want you for this job. So I don't have a worry. I'm going to do one more though, just because. Yeah, don't have that little voice saying, oh no, you're not good enough. No, shush that little voice. You're more than capable of doing this. You have been preparing yourself and for life, and you're extremely knowledgeable, and you are extremely strong, because not everyone become an empress. Now female doesn't matter. Okay, so when you become an empress as well, you know what you want and you know what you don't want. So that kind of energy, I'm not good enough, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't want that. You were created perfectly, okay? So universe knows what it's doing. So you are perfect. And even maybe your person before, moving towards you as an emperor, had to appreciate, I'm not good enough, blah, 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 that little voice, no, it has to go, right? So you're going to, be beyond your self-esteem, because this one is all about self-doubt. So we're not having it anymore, that's for sure. Okay, so this is straightforward. So, oh, here we go, one more missing here. Okay, let's do this. Let's have an hidden truth or recall, always fascinating. What do we have? I left when I saw you with someone. Yeah, it's possible that you did that, but somehow you knew they were going to come back. Okay, maybe because they had a bit of a low self-esteem. Did they try to self-sabotage? Very possible. Maybe they were with someone, but they were friends. Maybe they were cousins. You don't know. But you maybe came to the conclusion they were doing something dodgy. You're going to learn maybe to trust each other. So I think it's trusting yourself and trusting each other. You're going to learn those skills, because yeah, maybe there were some mistakes done in the past. Let's move on. Okay, let's not dwell and marinate in that soup forever, right? We know there's something much better there. So come on, let's outgrow that pair of shoes and move forward. Okay, what do I have here? Healing. Here you go. I'm the angel of healing. I'm with you right now. Feel my presence and my unwavering love for you. I have loved you before the dawn of time, and I will love you for all eternity. So yeah, you're doing that healing process, and it is a process, as I always say, but it's true. You're learning, and be kind to yourself and to each other. When you learn how to walk, you don't have it the first time around. You fall over, you go back up, you fall over, you go back up. Why don't we allow relationship to also grow and heal? Why do we want everything sorted in half an hour? Put down a calendar and delivery by Amazon between 10 and 12. Why are we doing this? Love is not like that. And a lot of people do not want to comprehend that lesson. It takes time. You will learn. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.